What it do, y'all? What it do? Come on in, come on in. We chillin', we chillin'. You already know exactly what time it is. Back here, Surf Smoke Game on the ground from Hungry Hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, man, you already see what it is. The name of this episode, this live, this topic, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna be how people will tell you that you can't. People are gonna tell you that you can't do it, that you're not gonna make it, that it's not for you. People are gonna tell you that you're just gonna fail. Oh man, well, I don't think you're gonna be able to do this because you got this, that, and the third, and you got to factor in all these different things and blah 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 blah. And people are always trying to hold you down. He said Pop's still on his phone even in the hospital. Yep. But when you hear people telling you that you can't do it, it's cope. They're coping because they couldn't do it themselves. They're coping because they see you doing what they wanted to do but couldn't do because they gave up. And oftentimes they'll hide behind the excuse of saying, "Oh no, man, well I'm just looking out for you, bro. I'm just trying to, make sure you don't get your hopes up and this, that, and the third." And they're making up all these excuses to try and hold you down like they're trying to be the hero or something. These people don't got nothing going on with them lives. These people ain't never accomplished nothing. These people ain't never did anything or will do anything in their lives, in their lifetime. They're comfortable in their degeneracy. Their lives that are nothing. They're comfortable with it. And they're okay with it. And they want you to be the same because they don't want you to exceed. They don't want you to excel and rise up to newer heights. They don't want you to leave them behind. Because while they may be comfortable in their degeneracy, they don't want to be alone in their degeneracy. They want other people to feel the same way they do so they can feel better about themselves. I can't tell you how many times I come across people who, in a casual conversation, talking about the things that we want to do in our life, and they sit around and say, "Oh man, well you're not gonna be able to do this, you're not gonna be able to do that because I knew somebody who tried that and didn't work out, or my brother tried that and it didn't work out," or whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be, it's always something. Always something. And they hide behind the excuses of trying to help you, but they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to hold you down. They're trying to keep you down because they cannot stand to see somebody exceed where they gave up at. Not even where they failed, but where they gave up. See, you can fail multiple times, but you'll never truly lose unless you give up. And they lost because they gave up. And they cannot stand to see somebody else winning where they stopped. They want you to go the same distance that they did and turn around, or go a lesser distance than what they did and turn around. They get off on that stuff. They are excited when they see you fail. They start jumping up and down and screaming, "Yes, yes, he failed, let's go." Like, come on, bro. That's what these people do. That's what these people do. People do it every time, whether they're watching a video or they're watching a game. They want the other team to fail so that their favorite team can win. Or they want somebody to get knocked out so the other person can win, whether it's UFC or boxing or whatever the case may be. Everybody wants to see somebody fail. And everybody wants to see you fail too. Everybody that's casual in your life, a casual person in your life wants to see you fail. Because they themselves are casual or below casual. They don't want to see nobody get up here. They're here. They want you to be here or lower. Because when they see you getting up here, that lets them know that, man, you just gave up. That's why you ain't getting nowhere. And they don't like that. They don't like being told that they gave up. They don't like being told that they could have done it. They don't like being told why they failed, and the reason that they failed is because they gave up. They don't like hearing that stuff because it hurts them, because they know it's true. So when you come across people like that, just thanks for the input and then keep going. Don't pay no mind to it. Don't pay no attention to it. Because the more that you let it, the more that you let it, the more that you think about it, the more that you keep those thoughts in your mind, the more it's going to affect you. And it will affect you. But if you just brush it off and keep on pushing, it's not going to affect you. It won't. And that's 100% facts. But you got to choose to not let it affect you. You got to choose not to pay no mind to it. You got to choose to brush it off and choose to keep going. Most people, they're people pleasers. They don't like when people look down on them, or they don't like when people are disappointed in them, or whatever the case may be. And they'll try to please the people who are telling them, no, you can't do this. And you know what the crazy part is? A lot of times, it'll be your parents that are trying to tell you that. A lot of times, it'll be your brothers or your sisters trying to tell you that. Your own family trying to tell you that you're not going to be able to do something because they seen somebody else try to do it and it didn't work. It's going to be your own family a lot of times trying to, and they're just like, well, I'm just trying to keep you from getting hurt and being disappointed and this, that, and the third. They hide behind the same excuses. You know how many times I've been told by people in my personal life that I'm not going to be able to do this, or I'm not going to be able to do that because it's not going to work out because they've seen the story before and blah, 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 blah. You just got to keep on pushing. Prove them wrong. Show them that you did do what you wanted to do and that you are doing what you've wanted to do in life. It's crazy when you think about it. Your own people will be the ones to tell you that you can't do it. And they won't support it. Or if they do support it, they're supporting you, telling you that you're not going to be able to do it, but they're still showing support anyways, which makes no sense. And then when you do it, they turn around like, oh, wow, I always knew you were going to make it. Like, come on, bro. You can't make this stuff up. People want to see you fail. And oftentimes you'll have jealous family members that also want to see you fail. And that's a shame. When you've got family members of the same lineage that want to see you fail, you know, it's unfortunate to say, but you got to get from around them because they're not going to be beneficial to your life. They will not be beneficial to you at all. And so you got to make the hard decision and leave. You got to make your own nest. You got to learn to fly at some point. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. It'd be your own people that turn on you. It'd be your own people that tell you this, that, and third. It'd be your own people to snake you, to go from hating on you to supporting you real quick, letting Keisha out to being a fan. You just got to make the hard decision and just leave. Go make your own nest. It'll hurt, but you will have more peace the longer that you are alone. You will learn to love it. And then you won't want to be around nobody else once you learn to be alone. You won't want to be around nobody else. But you got to make that first step first and make the adjustment. Otherwise, you'll never do it. And that's 100% facts. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't be that streamer, that YouTuber, that music artist, that business owner, that martial arts master. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do none of that. That lawyer, that judge, whatever it is that you want to do in life, don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Because you can. It's all just up to you. It's in here. It's in here and it's in here. These two places right here, that's where it's at. You just got to find it. Then you got to put it to work. So with that being said, man, I got to get up on out of here. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, aunties, and grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. I got things to take care of. Deuces.